Today's video is sponsored by UT1Buy.com. If you would like to buy a FIFA 15 Ultimate Team accounts preloaded with millions of coins, then make sure you check them out and use the code JarradHD to get 5% off your order.
Nice.
G'day guys, how's it going? It is JarradHD here. Welcome to episode number 46 and the season 3 finale of the Walsall Road to Glory career mode series. We are sitting in 7th position, so if we have an alright episode, we'll most likely finish in the Europa League positions. If we have a shocking episode, we might not get Europa League, but if we have an amazing episode and a few results go our way, we might be playing in the Champions League next season. So really, we need to make sure that we are playing well. And our first opponent for this Season 3 finale is Southampton. We have the home game, and I'm not going to lie, it was an absolutely boring game. The only highlight came here, where Graziano Pelle bangs it in off the post for Southampton in the 67th minute. Such a boring game. When I go through and play, I write the highlights as they happen, and literally I'm left with about 15, 20 highlights an episode and have to condense them down to the best ones. I only had one highlight for this matchup. It was so boring and just not a good matchup to play as well. But we have another matchup. We are taking on Hull City, travelling to the KC Stadium, and we have moved down to 8th position. So it is vital that we defeat Hull City and hopefully push back up the table, because I don't want to be finishing 9th or 10th position. We've been up the top of the table all season, and we just need to close off this season very strongly. So Hull City, hopefully we can defeat them. We start off here, 4 minutes into the game. It is going to be Krishna passing it to Lee Kyun-ho. Lee Kyun-ho trying to get past Maguire. He does that successfully. He tries to get it past the keeper, but it is a fantastic save there from, I believe it was Steve Harper, but don't take my word for it. Ntoi, though, he is on the ball for Hull, threading the needle through to Abel Hernandez. A lovely ball, good strike, but a good save there from Alex Merritt, keeping it at a 0-0 scoreline. Zelalem pushing through the midfield, absolutely wrecking the defense, jumps over the cokehead, Jake Livermore, taking the strike and almost putting that one into the top left-hand corner. That would have been a sick goal if he scored it. But straight after half-time, Lee Kyun-ho, one-on-one, good save from Jakubovic, that's the one. And also Jakubovic, he is like 88 rated or something ridiculous like that. So many glitched out keepers in this career mode. But anyways, Forte gives us the 1-0 lead away from home at Hull. 1-0 up in the 55th minute at the KC Stadium. What a great goal there from the former Wolves man. And then with 3 minutes to play, Baxendale makes the challenge, plays it first time to Lee Kyun-ho. One-on-one, he puts it past Jakubovic, and Lee Kyun-ho is going to give us a 2-0 advantage over Hull City, and that should be the 3 points. Can we get a third goal here, though? Baxendale, he's looking for somebody, chips it over the top to Lee Kyun-ho. Lee Kyun-ho cuts around the defenders, squares it to Forte, and what a demolition job. A second half demolition of Hull City. Forte collecting a brace, and we get a 3-0 victory over Hull City to get 3 very important competition points in the Barclays Premier League. That is absolutely fantastic. We move on, though. Krishna, his season is over. 3 weeks on the sidelines after suffering a sprained knee, but thankfully he's only missing out on one game. It is the final game of the Premier League season. Newcastle United are travelling to Walsall to take us off. Not the best season for them, but we are in 7th position. We cannot finish higher than 6th. So hopefully we do finish in 6th. We need Liverpool to either draw or lose their game, and we need to win our game. But we can't make the Champions League, which is a bit of a shame. But Europa League, hopefully we can still make that. That would be a fantastic result for a season where I was confident that we were going to get relegated, not freaking finish in the Europa League. So we definitely have had a great season. But Newcastle United start off here. Emanike passing it to Barlasa, and the player that I've never even heard of. He's probably a regen player. He gives Newcastle United a shock 1-0 advantage 18 minutes into this final game of the season. Not happy about that. Newcastle, they come on the attack again. Davide Santon to Vernon Anita. The Dutch defensive midfielder out to Gouffran. Johan Gouffran, I believe his name is. He is going to pass it back to Santon. Santon to Gouffran. Gouffran, they're passing it like Barcelona here to Emenike. And thankfully, the Nigerian striker only just misses the spot. Daryl Yanmat to Balasa. That regen back to Daryl Yanmat. They cross it into Emenike. Back to Gouffran. Gouffran gets tackled. Great tackle from freaking Pollens. And fortunately, they just missed the mark once again. But it has been all Newcastle in this final game of the season. Davide Santon looking to make it 2-0. He's looking for somebody. Squares it to Anita. Anita back to Santon. Santon passes it to Cabela. And what a great slide tackle save that is from Shirinzi. If it wasn't for Shirinzi, Newcastle would be up 2-0. Look at this in slow motion. He just dives and it taps his back foot by the slightest of touches. Anyways, Ake defeating Yanmat there. Absolutely wrecks the right back. Getting caught up to though, but somehow gets the ball back. Mantum, Sam Mantum on the counter-attack. We have tied things up against Newcastle United. How have we managed to do that? I will never know. Newcastle have dominated us. But now, Lee Kun-ho, can he give us the victory? He's going to square it to Baxendale. Baxendale with the strike, but he hits the post. Rebound off the crossbar. Almost an own goal, but it is successfully cleared by Newcastle United. That would have been one crazy end to the season. But we pick up a draw on the final day of the season to wrap up an amazing Premier League season. Our first season, we finished in equal 6th position, 7th place on goal difference. So we will most likely be playing Europa League next season, which is absolutely fantastic. We pick up £7.5 million for the Premier League season. And what we're going to do now is, I saw this little glitch on a Chinese sports video. What you do is, you convert your whole wages, all your transfer budget into wages, offer a player all of those wages as a contract, a player that you are willing to sell next season. And honestly, I am willing to sell Anthony Forte. So, we offer him £162,000, almost £163,000. And then we will try to sell him next season and get that money back. So, we need every bit of money we can get. So, I don't mind doing little hacks like that. But anyways, this is the end of Season 3 Squad Report. Make sure that you go back and pause if there are any players that you are specifically interested in. But Ryan Gould and Alex Moret and Ake, they have been our biggest growers so far this season, so that's absolutely fantastic. But we're going to wrap up the season here. The board, an amazing season. Can you blame them? They wanted us to stay up, not to get relegated, and we made Europa League, which is insane. Domestic Cup, we did fantastic, and we're going to keep our job for next season, lads. If you have enjoyed season number 3 of the Walsall Road to Glory Career Mode series, make sure that you smash the crap out of the like button. There will be a channel update video out tomorrow night, and if you are a fan of this series, then that video will have some good news for you. But anyways, make sure that you do subscribe if you are new around here. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. The links, as always, are in the description. But most importantly, fellas, I hope you have a fantastic Monday. It has been JarradHD here. I'm out. Peace.